All right, so this is test number 2 of the Shure Motiv MLV. Don't ask me where they come up with these names, but they do somehow. I don't know why they just don't call it Shure Motiv, MOTIV. So what's your motive for getting the lavalier microphone you're getting? That's the question. And whatever, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just testing this mic out. So light and dark, set the spark. Did Noah's Ark exist? Reminiscing, never kissing, gone from all the bliss. Things we say, things we do. Yes, me and you. Them and those. In the throes of what all this death will do. Life is knocking, planes are flying, men are living, men are dying. Things are happening throughout the land. To the dirty feet, to the puffy hands. The glands in my neck, the voice box that I speak with. What a thing. The vocals, the music. Oh, how Mariah Carey sings. Join me now, or forever hold your peace. The soft underbelly of Italy one time was around Greece. The fleece you wear to keep you warm, the swarm of bees arrive to mock and stone and yell such anger because they deny to thrive. From what that came, from what that will be, to where we're going, the monkey in the tree, the shirts in the closet, the cars that drive, the coping, the coping, the coping. We have to survive. Some say we don't, some say we will, some say, F it all, it's time for me to bill. I do not want to say it, because if I say it so out loud, then those who do not understand will mistake it for being proud. When you speak so loud, but yet so softly, what it will do, I have no clue. From black, from yellow, to orange, to red, to indigo, green, and blue. The rainbow, he promised us not to destroy. But I don't even know if we listened. What's happening with young girls and boys? Look at the land, look at the people, look at the words, look at the channels. Look at when you jump into the water, the daughters, the sons, running from everything we know. Confrontation has lost its zeal. Everything is what it is. Who will challenge these things? Who will say what no one says? Who will be what no one is? Who will admit the shit that they have built, the stack in front of them so high, like the pile of manure on Jurassic Park when he said, my goodness, that's a big pile. Oh, don't be like Gomer. Don't be like Gomer. Don't be like Homer and eat so many donuts. They say, oh my goodness, this guy, I think he is going to go nuts, when actually I'm not fruit by the foot, but I am the thing, not in the movie. I am the thing, the real nipple on the boobie. I am the real thing, the real thing. I love you, Mother Trudy. I am the thing that will sing my horrible glory, tell my story to all those who listen. To all of those activists lying in wait by themselves when they still have not gotten their mission. Stand at ease, but stand for something, soldier. But put away your gun, put away your tanks. Hence move forward while drinking Folgers. We do not need war, but we need more doors to walk through, more rooms that we can prepare one another for our own kingdoms. Why not? Why not build a refuge, a place where we can go to be ourselves, to do what we do, but there is no one out there spreading anything. There is no one out there speaking. They are tweaking on what is keeping them docile, what is holding them down, the clownery I see in the tents, the popcorn popping, the clowns honking their noses, the circus acts that never end. The tent must fall. The tent must fall. I have no problem with real clowns. I have problem with those clowns of thinking, those clowns of drinking poisonous venoms for which they do not know is making them sick. They would call me a prick because they do not know. They would call me an ass because they don't realize the whole. They would call me and say, stop this, because they will not go. Trapped in themselves, trapped in a world that has told them lies, that has made them see their own disguise, the dark from which they cannot get out of, which they're stuck in. I know how this sounds. I know what they're thinking. I know what is going on in the hearts and minds of men. The ships are sinking. The talents are being lost. The skills are being shunned. Men, women, where have they gone? I can't find them. Where are they at? Are they hiding? Are they waiting? Are they hoping for something to come? Are they wishing for a Superman to save the day? There is no such thing. There is no such thing. I say this to everyone, the world, clashing like titans, me against you, us versus them. Russia, America, left, right, everybody fights one another. They will not surrender. They will not let it end. They pretend as if their own hypocrisy is not real. They will not feel the real deal, Holyfield. But when the Mike Tyson uppercut punch comes, they will not be ready. Their structures will fall. The balls that they once had has become shriveled, has become tiny, and I am not mocking those with a small piece of junk. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say anymore other than what I'm saying now, other than what I know, other than if I'm stuck, I must go, other than if I don't give two I must get out from the low. Even though the low helps me, it's still the contradiction of being high, high on that which destroys, high on the poison that gives us cancers, high from the Merry Christmases and the prancers and dancers and blitzens, and we're kissing each other on the cheek, but we don't really mean it. We don't really mean it. It's so obscene, this dream, this slumber, another number that we don't recognize. We go to the hospital, 1204785. Please come to the front desk. We need you. But they're not thinking of you. They're doing it because they have to do it. They're doing it not because they want to do it. They're not there because they love the job. What kind of survival is this? What kind of land is this? What kind of hand is this? What is this? I have to ask. I have to take the dirt from out the flask. I have to take it off. I'm tired of this mask. It was way too heavy. So I had to get up out the nightmare and say, I'm done with you, Freddie. Welcome, Betty, but don't bring me your trash. Leave it at the front door. Come in with your ass. Sit on the chair and listen. Listen to that which can tell you why the bread has got too crisp, and we'll go on from there. We'll go on from there. You have arrived. You have arrived. There's really no need, but the revolution must bleed out from which it has been holding for so long, so many years, so many desperate nights, so many lonely times by himself in an attic of dread while being an addict, shooting dope, taking benzos, drinking poison, shouting at his own brother because he didn't have a half a bag. This is what it has come to in America. Zombies on the streets hanging over, not knowing where they are when they awake. Philadelphia, Kensington, all around the world the same. No one to come to rattle the brains of those still sleeping, those in dread, those who cannot wake up out of the filthy bed. Where do I go? Where do I go, God Almighty, if you can really hear me? Where do I go with this? What is the next move on this chessboard of so many pieces that I myself cannot contain? That I myself cannot blame because I am in with it. I am the black and the white and the black, the stack, the mount, the left, the right, the up, the down, everything. Everybody is clowns, but we're not seeing how we're joking one another. We're not seeing behind the smoke screen of screens that keep us fiends, that keep us in the dreams. I know Martin Luther King had a thing and he sung his song. But what has it done for every color all along? I am not taking this man's life in vain because I understand when I watch his mountaintop video, his pain. I can see it in his eyes. I can see his weary. I can see before he breaks down how he's so dreary. I understand man. I understand mankind. I understand women. I understand all of these things. But do you? This is not a joke. I'm trying to get through the place that we might have never heard. The birds, the insects, the bees, the trees, the hyenas, the elephants, the monkeys, the seas, everything in front of us. This horrible glory. On the one hand, it's bad. On the one hand, it's good. On the one hand, I did. And the one hand, I should. Always a choice. Always a choice. We must examine ourselves.